Cool. So, hey, my name's Tim. I'm co-founder of Clean Profit Academy. I'm here with Grayson. He's one of our newest members here. I think he's just hit his 30 days. How you doing, man?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
Not too bad, man. Thanks for taking time out of your day to chat with us.
So
Um,
busy.
yeah, so busy, man. But I just want to know, man, like what, first of all, how did you find us and what drew you to us?
Well, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I've come to realize. But yeah, I found you through a buddy of mine on LinkedIn, Kevin Chambers. He's shared an image from him and his wife's cleaning business, and they did like 10,000 in revenue. I think it was like after like month two, or I don't even know, first month maybe. And him and I had built up a good relationship, and so I just asked him like, "Oh, what is this?" And that's great. I just love people. I love people. I love seeing people succeed. That's just like what I like. And so he was like, "Oh, you need to connect with my buddy Tim, the big dog." And yeah, kind of that the rest was history. And so I spent like 8 months kind of just engaging with your content on LinkedIn and just like following along what you were sharing. I mean, I obviously it was validated by my buddy. And yeah, after like month eight, I reached out to you and just was like, "Hey, I would love to learn more. What does this all entail?" And you gave me the lay of the land.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago either, because you just finished your first 30 days. The setup wasn't too bad for you either. So, what are your numbers looking like currently, or what's
Um,
you did?
well, first month we did just shy of $20,000 in billable time. Um, Probably if I didn't have to refund three people, we would have been over 20, but that's okay. We'll take $19,000 in revenue in 31 days, 30 days. So it's great. To date, what is it, September? So first month was August, it's September, and we're just over $10,000 halfway through the month. We're not even towards the end of the month, which, as you know, is
Yeah,
kind of the bulk of revenue. So I mean, it's going great.
awesome, man. So, like, of what, because you've gone through the program, obviously, what has been valuable for you, and what has been the most helpful, or what provides the most value for what we're looking to do?
Well, for anyone that started a business, the hardest part about business is just not knowing what you don't know. And the program lays out everything you need to know in order to be successful. So if you follow modules 1 through 12 or whatever it is, you learn the entire playbook that's made you successful. So seeing where you're at, the level you're at, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. I still have my other business, but it's e-com, and e-com does not pay the bills at the moment. So it's an expensive endeavor. And being that this is a service-based business with very low upfront costs in retrospect, um, yeah, it's just a no-brainer to at least give it a shot. Yeah.
Awesome. So I know like you're pretty active in the community, which by the way, thank you so much for that because we love activity, we love people encouraging each other. But how has that experience been with our people, the rest of the team, the rest of the community in general?
Yeah. Well, I talked about what you know, in business, you don't know what you don't know. And when you go off and start your own little business outside of this Clean Profit Academy, you don't have anyone. You try to find mentors, you try to find people that are in your shoes. The Slack community in general is, I mean, I throw a question. Hey, how do I price this move out cleaning? It's 2,400 square feet. The person says it's not dirty. You know, do I charge them full price? Like, you know, those types of questions, I can get a response in 5 minutes,
Yeah,
if not faster. And so you're talking, you're on a call with someone and you can you basically can contact help desk, aka the Slack channel, and get a response. That pays for its, I mean, that pays for itself alone. Just a community. And that's a big thing I stress to people I talk to, that are interested in the program. Like, you can't beat
yeah,
community. You really can't.
No, and we're real proud of that, right? That's why we always try to drive the community because like that's so helpful for everyone in general to just to get their footing, to get their their success going. But talk to me about your future plans, man. Where do you see yourself in the next few months? Are you expanding or what are we looking at?
Woo! Are we expanding?
Big time.
Shoot, I'm about to have 4 states lined up ready for expansion. But no, we're going to take it easy. Again, with any business, you got to have the systems in place. We have a good fundamental system here in Oregon, but you're going into a new state that brings in twice the amount of complexity, twice the amount of issues. So having recruiting,
Yeah.
sales and all that kind of lined up. And then we'll go to state 3, we'll go to state 4
Okay.
and state 5. So hopefully by the end of this year, I want to be in 3 states. So um,
Making that
should be
$1 jillion. I love that. Yeah, man, expansion is so key in what we do. And the nice thing is it's not that difficult. It's just a copy and paste situation. Yeah.
Nate, your colleague Nate said it perfectly. It's just copy and paste.
Yeah.
Just do what you did in Oregon, do it in Washington, do
Yeah.
it in California. And that's again, you do this, you try to do this by yourself, you're just going to hit speed bumps and roadblocks, and you're not going to know how to overcome them. You're going to overcomplicate things. And again, I go back to the community side of things. It's like we have access to you who's done all these steps, made every mistake for us. And now we get to use your mistakes to our advantage and not make them.
Minesweeper.
Um, yeah, I mean, you jumped on the grenade for the team, and we appreciate you for that.
No, yeah, it's nice because like there's no reason for us to fall down the same pits, right? It doesn't make sense, but that's that. Yeah, I love the community because I learned about landmines I didn't even know about from you guys too. So kind of crowdsource situation, but cool. So one last question before I let you go, man. So like if someone was on the fence and understandably so, right? It's an investment time, financial. What would your message to them be?
Do it. I mean, no, it's got to kind of weigh, you obviously have to weigh your financial situation, your time. But I mean, I have a 1-year-old, another business, and this,
And
and
the
I'm
wife.
and a wife. That's the hardest. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, the business can only grow with your effort. So if you have, time set aside to try and grow this into what it can be, there's no reason you can't do $10,000 in your first month.
Yeah.
Um, it's an effort game. That's what business is. So you have the systems in place within the modules to really and the virtual assistants to come in and help out, which I have too. They take a lot of the load off of your plate. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I still have my corporate job, you can run this with your corporate job. It's just, I mean, it's going to take, a little bit of fine tuning, but I mean, after week 3 in the program, I had a VA, and then by week 4, he was up and running and
Okay.
doing everything. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did this working full time until like it was like 60,000 a month. I don't recommend it. It would help. But
Oh,
the VA stuff now is going to be game changing, right? Cool. Well, Grayson, thanks so much for your time. Also, anybody that's a cookie fan, groveccookiecompany.com, right? Grove Cookie,
yeah.
groveccookiecompany.com. Definitely check them out. Best cookies on the planet. Uh, Grayson, thanks so much for your time, buddy. And thanks for your insight, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, man.